Locked in, chat. Chat. Stop yapping. We're locking in. Half an hour of yapping later, we can start stream. Hey, you know, just catching up with the homies. All right, let's check out the new cards. New cards confirmed for Master Duel. Most likely, from what the leaks say, this is not really going to be a pack that you need to open. And I think that's probably a good thing. To be honest, I think, like, how many months in a row have we had incredible packs? I'm trying to think. The last 5 months, okay? 5 months ago, Pearly. Then Vanquish Soul. Then Manadium. And then Super Heavy Samurai. Then Snake Eyes. We need to save our gems a little bit. I think it's a good thing that we're just going to get a mid-pack release for once. So let's not get mad at Konami. Save your fucking gems for once, right? 5 months in a row of must-cop packs, or like almost must-have packs, is crazy, dude. It's been insane. So I'm not saying nothing in this is good. We're going to be checking out. There's going to be basically the new Red Dragon Archfiend stuff coming out. There's new Earthbound support coming out, which I heard is pretty playable. I don't know how playable it is. And Tistina, this is like the worst deck I've ever seen. It's worse than Warrocks. Unironically, I've been reading these cards. Yeah, Pistina, dude. These cards are so bad. And it's like, they don't even make sense. They make no sense. Like, they're bad in every way. The artwork is bad. The names are bad. The effects are bad. Like, there's nothing good about Tistina. Shout out Bidoof. No, I am mad about this. I'm going to complain about this. Hold on, guys. Okay. So those are the main archetypes coming out. We also have a couple of staples coming that are confirmed. Now, not everything is confirmed yet for this pack, but we do have Tokusano Shinkyojin coming in at UR? Coming in at ultra rare? Thank you for the sub. 18 months?
It's been a year.
No, 12 months. My bad. I read pieces like 18. It's been a year, dude. A year. Thank you so much. Now you just got upgraded to Penguin Squire badge. You earned it. Pieces a lie. Big supporter of the channel. Really appreciate it. Yes, trade-in is also a UR. But here's my issue with this. Sacred Sword of 7-star, I think, is SR. My issue with Tokusano Shinkyojin being a fucking UR is that this card is the only thing that makes Nemleria even a little playable. Like, why are we making Nemleria expensive, Konami? Nemleria ain't gonna, like, break the game, bro. Like, why are we... It's already too expensive, in my opinion. They need 3 of the Sphere mode, Raw Sphere mode, and they need 3 of this. Yeah, Nemleria is like 12 URs now. Absolutely ridiculous. So, I'm a little bit upset about this. I think this card should absolutely not be a UR card. Like, I love what they did with Gate Guardian. Gate Guardian's a good example of a deck where, you know, the deck was not amazing, but they made it so cheap that a lot of people built it anyway. And you could actually see it in ladder because it's not that bad. And, you know, it was very accessible. Let's talk about rollback. All right. So finally, guys, after years of asking for rollback netcode, it is finally coming to Master Duel. That's the card I'm hiding right now. Transaction rollback. Yeah, I'm just going to make myself a little smaller and move out of the way. So, transaction rollback. Let's read it together, guys. Pay half your life points, then target 1 normal trap in your opponent's graveyard, except rollback. This effect becomes that card's activation effect. You can banish this card from your grave and pay half your life points, then target a normal trap, except rollback. This effect becomes that card's activation effect? Wait. The graveyard effect seems fucking crazy. All effect, no cost. It only copies the effect, not the cost. I thought that's what they meant when they were saying the activation effect. Okay, guys, can I just get a hypothetical to make sure I understand how this card works in chat? So let's say I go banish rollback from my grave to use Destruction Virus. Do I not have to tribute a monster to pop everything? Yes? Beatrice, huh? Mayakashi Trap will be a good card. Oh, that Mayakashi Trap is fucking insane! No! Guys, if you don't know what he's talking about, thank God I kept my lab cards. It's gonna be Lab Central for a bit, guys. I'm sorry. It's gonna be Labyrinth Central over here. Let me go read that Mayakashi trap again. Yeah, so ignore the cost of tributing a Mayakashi or Shiranui Synchro or Link. Neither player can special summon monsters from the hand, deck, or extra deck for the rest of this turn. What? Excuse me? They can also big welcome twice. It ignores once per turn too? Daruma Cannon twice? No! Dude, this is fucking crazy. Yeah, it ignores once per turn as well. It doesn't care. Well, this one was already not once per turn, but big welcome. This means if you Ash big welcome, they no longer just lose. Wait, Labyrinth might become tier 1. Am I tripping? Doesn't this deck... If this deck can now play through Ash, no one in the comments can tell me, actually it sucks because you Ash big Labyrinth. Here's a post-rollback lab list. All right, let me check this out. So this would be a Labyrinth list after rollback, not including the extra deck, I guess. Like, this list, I guess, is more optimal in the sense that they're not trying to do the big setup stuff like the Mayakashi trap where that's like crazy, but you have to set it up, you know? You want to hard draw the trap to discard off the furnitures. Oh, right. You just discard it off of furniture. So you're playing max copies of the furniture, although that's only like 4 of these, basically. And you're playing 3 Ariana to get a furniture. And you're even playing Ariane to make sure you get a furniture on the field, I guess. Or also Ariane can discard... Yeah, Ariane can discard the rollback. Oh my god, it's gonna... Dude, I think I'm gonna have to play Labyrinth. And it's not a thing of like, I love playing Labyrinth. It's just like, I'd rather be the one playing Labyrinth than the one playing against this shit. This seems so broken. I mean, so far, that's the one card in this pack that I can see will definitely affect the meta. We'll look at these 2 archetypes last because they're a lot more interesting, and Dragon Archfiend is actually probably going to be at least rogue. Like, it's going to be... Like, from what I understand, it's actually quite solid. That fucking Tistina here. Looking at beautiful Tistina cards over here. The artwork sucks too. Like, it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough that that they're dog shit, but they also have dog shit art just to like drive the point home. You're supposed to put all your opponent's monsters face down with these big guys that don't special summon themselves. Well, this one special summons himself. This one doesn't. This is the one that does it on your turn. This is the one that does it as a quick effect, but only during your opponent's turn. Just look at Earthbounds and Resonators. Yeah, I'm sorry, chat. We're out of here. Fuck Tistina, bro. Fuck this deck. Looks so ass. Did you just send me a Labyrinth deck list with Resonator cards? Wait a minute. How does this even work? Let me go read that spell. Okay, so he's like running one of each Resonator of the new Resonators. 3 of the continuous spell and a bunch of synchros. I need to go look at this shit. Clearly this continuous spell is fucking broken. You can add 1 red dragon archfiend or 1 card that mentions it from your deck or graveyard to your hand. So that Labyrinth player would be adding one of these basically. If this card is normal or specialed, you can add 1 level 4 or lower fiend monster from your deck to your hand. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of this turn except Dark Synchros. If a card you control would be destroyed by card effect while you control Red Dragon Archfiend or a Synchro monster that mentions it, you can banish this card instead. Okay, so basically the main idea with this card is to search the vision. If a level 5 or higher dark monster is on the field, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon Vision Resonator once per turn this way. 8 plus Vision. Yeah, exactly. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I think when these cards come out, don't hate me for this, but I think I'm trying this list. It looks really... Oh, man, I hate saying this. It looks fun to me to play, like, Synchro Labyrinth. That sounds like something I would enjoy. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to be running Skill Drain, but I'm not gonna lie, dude. Dude, the deck looks kind of fun. I'm just saying. You search Bone and Pure. You go Soul, add Bone. Okay, we'll check. Yeah, we'll check those cards now. Instead of me explaining it, let me just show you, basically. So you would go Crimson Gaia. Crimson Gaia effect to search. You can search the Soul Resonator. Very simple 1-card combo. It's very cool. This is definitely going to be splashable. I can see why someone was running it in Labyrinth. Then you're going to normal Soul Resonator. This is like more specifically for the actual deck. So Soul Resonator is going to fetch out the Bone Archfiend. Yep. And this is a 1.5 card combo because you do need a discard for Bone Archfiend. Actually, technically, not even. It's a 1 card because I could just send this to the grave. So no, it's actually a legitimate 1-card combo. even if I had no other card in hand, I could just send the Crimson Gaia with Bone Archfiend to special summon it, right? In this case, we will just send the Red Zone. But yeah, super valid. Super valid. Here we go, Bone Archfiend, targeting this, and we send the Vision... No. I mean, sorry. The Crimson Resonator to the grave to decrease the level of the Soul Resonator by 1. It's now level 2, so we can go into Red Rising Dragon. Very cool. Very cool. So here's Red Rising. Use its effect. And we bring back the Crimson Resonator. By the way, this card is not a hard once per turn, right? So this is... I'm not showing you the full combo. I'm just showing you what you can achieve with Crimson Gaia on a very basic level. So then, because the only other monster I control is a Dark Dragon Synchro, I can special summon up to 2 Resonators from my deck. And Maz was telling me typically it'll go for Vision as well as Synchron. So like, obviously my extra deck is empty here. I'm not showing you a full combo, but this is really crazy off of a 1-card combo. This is really nuts. This combo is specifically for the pure version. For a 1-card combo, it's definitely making the deck feel a lot better. I'm not gonna lie. Definitely something I'm gonna try out. I mean, I think it's fun too. Let's just see this card. Let's just summon it just for fun. Obviously, this is not part of the combo, but I haven't read this card yet. So let's read Scarred Dragon Archfiend. This card's name becomes Red Dragon Archfiend while on the field or in the graveyard. If this card is sent from the monster zone to the graveyard, you can special 1 Red Dragon Archfiend from your extra deck. Treat it as a Synchro Summon. Then if this card was sent to the grave as Synchro material for a Dark Dragon Synchro monster, you can destroy all attack position monsters your opponent controls. Wait, that's actually crazy for Synchro climbing. This card is nuts. Not gonna lie. What's also funny is that one of the new Earthbound cards, Stone Sweeper, is a reinforcement of the army for Resonators. Really? You can discard this card, add 1 level 3 or lower Fiend Tuner from your deck to your hand. Also, you can't special monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn except Fusion or Synchros. Wait, so you can literally use some of the Earthbound support as just like Red Dragon Archfiend support? We gotta check out the Earthbounds. I think we did a pretty good job of checking out the overall stuff for Red Dragon Archfiend. Actually pretty impressed. I'm a lot more excited now than I was before for it. Definitely looks really solid. Earthbound Runic Sweep. Okay, no, I don't believe in Earthbound Runic because Runic sucks in Master Duel. They killed it. I'm sorry, it's dead. They killed Runic. It's just not good. So I don't believe in it. What Konami did is they made Runic unplayable except in the specific case of playing a shitty stun deck. They made Runic unplayable for actual cool decks, pretty much. Unfortunately. Just because they didn't want to ban the floodgates, they made Runic so dogshit. These cards are near unplayable without Runics. Oh, really? So basically you discard Stone Sweeper, you search Groundkeeper. This one, if it's normal special summon, you can special summon 1 level 5 or lower Earthbound, so you special summon the Line Walker from your deck. Alright, and then Line Walker can search either the field spell or the Harmonic Synchro Fusion. This is also just 2 tuners. Yeah. So if you don't have access to a non-tuner, you go for the Prison, I'm guessing, and then target 1 monster your opponent controls. This card gains this effect. While this card is in the field zone, negate the effects of that face-up effect monster while it's on the field. During your main phase, you can normal summon 1 Earthbound monster in addition to your normal summon / set. Damn, this card is not that good either. This engine doesn't seem that great to me. I'm not really seeing the spark. The Runics are your non-tuners. That means the deck is just dog shit, right? Okay, so the fusions are 1 Earthbound plus a Dark. So the fusions are pretty generic and easy to make. I guess the Patchwork engine could work and you could focus more on the fusions. Still sounds really bad. Still doesn't sound even rogue to me, even though these cards look cool. Okay, well, this card can search any field spell. That's really good. That's kind of crazy. Geo Kraken just searching any field spell. I kind of see it. Wait, and they brought back Swamp King, right? King of the Swamp is here. You run like 3 King of the Swamp? I could see it with Tier, man. I'm not gonna lie. You know, like you run 3 of those. You know, you're probably running like 3 of all of these, you know, because you can search the tier field spell, Perlarino. This might actually be pretty good. I'm kind of seeing that build. I'm just trying to get an idea of what it might look like. Because you can search the field spell, which is really crazy, right? And it's pretty easy. I mean, you just need 2 of these dudes to get into this. Oh, and okay, the synchros are pretty generic. You just need a Dark Tuner. I mean, we're not going to build a whole ass deck on this stream. But now that I'm looking at it, I think what we're going to end up doing in this game, because Runic is so bad in Master Duel, I think we're going to end up seeing this deck used more as a tier deck. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck this turn except Fusion or Synchro. So this would mean basically this locks you, but it only locks you into Synchro or Fusion. Not a kind of Synchro, not a kind of Fusion. So you can definitely run cards like Baron in here. Baron seems pretty easy to summon because this is a level 7. So you can search this, and you can use this plus your level 3, make a Baron, you know? Yeah, I'm seeing it, bro. I'm seeing it. I kind of like it, actually. Now, okay, never mind. I'm kind of hyped for this pack now. I was being a bit of a negative Nancy at first, but really, I'm starting to think I really like this set. It's not as bad as I thought. I think this is going to be actually quite good. Maybe I'm coping, but I'm going to try it, and I'll let you know, you know? Like, I'm not going to, like, tell you it's amazing without actually trying it, but I could actually see it being quite good. Unchained leaked for April. Yes, I heard that Unchained is coming in April, and I guess it would be wise for people to keep their gems for April. But of course, I'm going to be jumping into this pack, and I'm going to be taking a look at all this stuff, regardless, because I mean, that's kind of my job now. But yeah, I did hear that it's likely we're going to get the Unchained stuff in April. I know a lot of people are very excited for that. Is Unchained mid? A lot of people are predicting Unchained is not gonna be as good because of the maxi format. Like I think I heard like Unchained was not as good in OCG or something like that. So maybe, like, yeah, dude, this Earthbound, again, this is just a in progress deck list here, but this tier Earthbound stuff seems really solid to me, and it seems really cool. I just kind of built this deck on the fly, just with like basic understanding of how these cards work. But I'm pretty sure it would like play decently well. Yeah, this is really awesome. I'm looking forward to the new set, dude, for real. I'm gonna mess with Punk Earthbound. Yeah, Punk Earthbound could be pretty good too. I'm definitely gonna try this. I mean, I still have my fucking Tier Limits cards, right? I might as well use them for something.